on EWN. I'm Karen Palmer, and I'm here with our beautiful family. We have the beautiful Auntie Jean.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Our beautiful Christine Elizabeth.
Hello, everyone.
Our beautiful Charlie Charming. And Mama P is coming back in here.
There she be.
And we have our Mama P. She's come back in. I don't know how long we'll be able to keep her, but we're gonna do our best to be able to keep her. Hopefully she can hear us. And we are going to go into our heart. So it seems like everyone is gonna benefit from a little peace and quiet. So let's just rest and trust and listen. Let's slow down our breath and feel yourself just entering in to the heart of harmony, your true heart. Let everything and anything that has disturbed you or upset you in any way, anything that you are willing to release and let go of, just let it melt into the warmth of the embrace of your true heart, and feel yourself just becoming so peaceful and so relaxed. Feel this coming through like a beautiful wave. And even when the waves come up and go in and out, they always come back into the ocean of awareness. So let yourself just feel the embrace of life. Feel the embrace of being in this human condition, this human experience, this phenomenal world, the world of change, the world that is constantly keeping us distracted, constantly trying to keep us believing that there is a difference, that there's things to be disappointed about, constantly trying to keep us interested and our attention away from the heart of harmony, trying so desperately to get us to listen and believe that the voice for fear is real, but the voice for love is loud and clear. And the voice for fear, it's not welcome here. We're letting it go. We're watching it wash away like beautiful, beautiful waves in the ocean. Let's just imagine that we're at the ocean right now. Imagine being right in front of a beautiful, beautiful landscape, a beautiful landscape of the ocean. And just take a moment to look around. Take your shoes off and feel your toes sinking into the sand. Feel yourself walking around, just looking at the sun and the clouds and the beautiful blue sky, and watching the waves go in and out, and see a magical stick that is right to your left. Pick up the stick and write in the sand the word fear. F-E-A-R. False everything appearing real. False egos appearing real. False energy appearing real. And just watch as the beauty of that ocean, the ocean of awareness, just washes away all the fear, so that all you can hear is the voice for love. This is where we step back and let love lead us. There are not different kinds of life, for life is like the truth. It does not have degrees. It is the one condition in which all that God created share. Like all the thoughts, it has no opposite. There is no death, because what God created shares his life. There is no death, because an opposite to God does not exist. There is no death, because the Father and Son are one. So let's get comfortable in discussing about today's lesson and how, when we step back and let love lead the way, that ocean of awareness just takes over and the fear is just washed away. And if we just take an instant to come into that heart of harmony, then love does lead. So I'm excited to hear what you guys want to share. You want to share anything, Christine?
Happy and joyful every Friday, too.
Do you like doing the meditation with the ocean?
Yes, and I love the way ocean. Thank
You
you.
love the ocean. When you close your eyes, do you see it? Do you feel like you can feel the coolness and the air?
Yep, I went way out to a couple of Caribbean island, so that in my bedroom, so that's perfect.
Oh, that's beautiful. Hi, Teri. Teri's here and she's on Facebook with us. She says her phone overheated and so then she couldn't hear us anymore. So now she's on Facebook. I will say you are very resilient, Mama P. I had no volume, so I have to join this way. Okay. However it works, right?
We're happy, however it works, that you're here.
We're just grateful that you're here. It's all about the energy, right? It's not about being in the physical form. It's knowing that, when we have that false energy appearing real, it seems so real, but it's not real. It's just a bunch of thoughts, a bunch of old concepts, a bunch of old ideas. Fear is such a tricky thing, and it really is like trickery. It's like the Joker. And when the old days when they used to have the Joker that would make everybody laugh and try to, keep the king happy by being the Joker. I kind of see the false self as that. It's doing all kinds of tricks to keep our attention. Come on now, you got to be distracted over here. Come on now. You got to believe I'm real, you know? And if you just step back and take that moment to just rest in your heart, it's like, it almost sounds like the Charlie Brown teacher. Wah, 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 wah. And it gets quieter and quieter the more you're in your heart. Do you feel that way at all?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do. You know what I really kind of enjoyed from this lesson? And you have to understand that sometimes I understand things a little different. But to me, it was telling us that there's three paths. There's the path, which the worldly path, and some people are all deeply divided, deep into that. And then there's the path on the other side of there's something different, but you can't seem to get yourself away from that illusion that there's real in the world. And then there's the path in between, which is the path of truth. And that's the path that you want to walk on. And when you have to step back is when you start getting pulled into one of those other paths. And you have to stop and look at it and realize you're listening to the wrong voice. You're listening to the wrong leader. And I think that's what it was saying to me, that we're following God's way. And that's the path we want to stay on. And nobody promised us it would be easy. If you look through all the scriptures and all the writings, no matter what religion you are, never does it say anywhere, did you know the path of truth is going to be super easy? It never, ever says that. In fact, it usually says the opposite, that you're going to have struggles and you're going to have to make decisions and you're going to have to stand back a lot and just look and see what you're doing. But that's still the path you want to be on, because that's the one that it's a joy while you're on it, even though you have struggles. But then it's so wonderful when we come to a end someday of that path. So I really enjoyed this lesson because of that.
I think you're gonna like the next one too.
Oh, I look ahead. I never do.
So our next one is coming up.
What is it?
I walk with God in perfect holiness.
I'm amazed at how every time, if you really get into the lesson and we stop it, and then the next lesson, just like it goes right along with it. It's like it's just
we have to
in itself.
We have to think about who the author is. This is and our teacher, our wonderful teacher, Jesus, is helping us to be our friend. In the Course in Miracles, it's been said over and over again that the Holy Spirit, Jesus, and God are our friend. They're all one, and that when we start to accept them as a friend and an equal, and see ourselves as one with God and one with Jesus and one with the Holy Spirit, then we walk with them in perfect holiness, and we walk with them in perfect innocence, in that perfect beauty and grace. So this is a beautiful lesson. And some people came in. I don't know who that is. Let's see who we got. Teri's here.
Yeah, Teri.
Teri's here.
Teri says, so true, Jean. She likes what you said. She liked what you said. So we do have, it says there's 4 people that have come in. So if you're in the Facebook, please type into the chat your hello or who you are. We'd love to give you a shout out. So, but this lesson is I walk with God in perfect holiness. Today's idea but states the simple truth that makes the thought of sin impossible. It promises there is no cause for guilt, and being causeless, it does not exist. It follows surely that the basic thought so often mentioned in the text, ideas leave not their source. If this be true, how can you be apart from God? How could you walk the world alone and separate from your source? We are not inconsistent in the thoughts that we present in this curriculum. Truth must be true throughout, if it be true. It cannot contradict itself, nor be in parts uncertain and others unsure. You cannot walk the world apart from God because you could not be without him. He is what your life is. Where you are, he is. There is one life, and that life you share with him. Nothing can be apart from him and live. Yet, where he is, there must be holiness as well as life. No attribute of his remains unshared by everything that lives. What lives is holy as himself, because what shares his part in is holiness, and could no more be sinful than the sun could choose to be ice, or the sea elect to be apart from the water, or the grass to grow with roots suspended in the air. There is a light in you which cannot die, whose presence is so holy that the world is sanctified because of you. All things that live bring gifts to you and offer them in gratitude and gladness at your feet. The scent of flowers is their gift to you. The waves bow down before you, and the trees extend their arms to shield you from the heat and lay their leaves before you on the ground that you may walk in softness, while the wind sinks to a whisper round your holy head. The light in you is what the universe longs to behold. All living things are still before you, for they recognize who walks with you. The light you carry is their own, and thus they see in you their holiness, saluting you as Savior and as God. Accept their reverence, for it is due to holiness itself, which walks with you, transforming in its gentle light all things unto its likeness and its purity. This is the way salvation works. As you step back, the light in you steps forward and encompasses the world. It heralds not the end of sin in punishment and death. In lightness and in laughter, all sin is gone, because its quaint absurdity is seen. It is a foolish thought, a silly dream, not frightening, ridiculous perhaps, but who would waste an instant in approach to God himself for such a senseless whim? Yet you have wasted many, many years on just this foolish thought. But the past is gone with all its fantasies. They keep you bound no longer. The approach to God is near, and in the little interval of doubt that still remains, you may perhaps lose sight of your companion and mistake him for the senseless ancient dream that has now passed. Who walks with me? This question should be asked 1,000 times a day till certainty has ended the doubting, and establishes peace. Today, let doubting cease. God speaks for you in answering your question with these words: I walk with God in perfect holiness. I light the world. I light my mind and all the minds that God created one with me. And welcome, Gracie.
Please. Yes,
So that was a great reminder for all of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Where's
So we're going
Gracie?
to. Hello, Gracie.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
on Facebook too.
She's on Facebook.
Yesterday.
She must be having a little bit of trouble with the. All right. So we're going into our first chant, chanting for change here. I'll make sure that Auntie Jean has her beads and is ready to let us know when we are. All right, so we're going to chant our first chant, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Auntie Jean, do you want to say about what that is?
Certainly. This is a beautiful chant that helps us to remove all the things in our way from opening our minds and our hearts to the truth. And there's three things that we're going to declare we're getting rid of. And we're going to do that very slowly. And that's for those who might be new. And then we're going to complete the 108 a little bit faster. And we'll go right into another chant that is going to be the miracle chant. So, and Karen will give us a little meditation in between before we start that chant. So we are declaring that we're removing all obstacles from our heart, from our mind.
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Next, we are removing all the barriers. Barriers are things that someone has set in front of us, and sometimes it's even ourselves that we have set that barrier in front of us. So we're getting rid of that with Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
And lastly, but most importantly, we are getting rid of all the illusions. And this world is full of illusions. We want to see only the truth and what is real.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Oh, let's just rest here. Just feel that wonderful, wonderful feeling of freedom when we realize with our real eyes that we've been duped and fooled by the illusions and the obstacles and the barriers that we've put up to keep ourselves distracted from this feeling of freedom. How silly. Let's really let that go right here, right now, as we join in this together, as we join in this, as we join in this knowing that that is so silly. Let us accept what is, accept ourselves. We are already exactly what we need to be. This journey is not about attaining perfection. We already are perfect. Creation never ceases. Who knows what creation has in store for us? Let's just play in that field of, I don't know and I am excited. I don't know and I'm excited. And let's just rest there. And we go into this next chant. This is the miracle chant. This is where we play in that field of complete knowingness, the unified field, the quantum field. This is where we connect with millions of others who are chanting these words for the whole planet so that we all wake up and stay awake together. So, Auntie Jean, can you tell us a little bit about Nam Myoho Renge Kyo?
Yes, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Like Karen says, now we have freed ourselves from all those things that were holding us down, filling our hearts with nonsense, things that weren't true. So now that our hearts and our minds are open, we are going to fill it with miracles. And we're going to fill it with love. And like she said, millions of people all over the world chant this chant every single day to bring peace to our earth. So please join us. We're going to do the first three slowly with declarations, and then we'll do the others in the more traditional way. So we are declaring that we are all accepting, we are aligning, we are allowing, and most important, we are now awake.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
We are declaring when we're in truth, we are happy and we are healthy, and there is no more violence, there is only joy.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
And last of all, no matter what it seems like out there in the illusions, we are living in peace and harmony, free of all suffering, free of all the illusions, and in love because we are all one.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Welcome, beautiful Miracle Marlene. Thank you for being here with us. So now we're going to take this moment to really feel into what we have just experienced as joining in this oneness so that we can thank our Creator who made us all as one, in the sameness, in the oneness. And we will chant Om 3 times, and then we'll go into our heart and brain coherence. And then as we step into that feeling of being in coherence, we will radiate it out to every being in creation. So take a deep breath and let's join in gratitude. Om. Feel that love, that gratitude, the peace and harmony. Feel it bubbling out of this physical form, beyond all the limitations of believing that we are this physical form. Feel that connection of light in the one light, in the one love, in the one soul, in the one ship. And feel into that as you radiate this power and this strength of love to every being in creation. Shanti, Om, Shanti.
Shanti, Shanti.
Peace, peace, beloved and beautiful peace.
Peace.
So every night we make that declaration that there is peace on earth. Christine, can you share with us how we do that?
Yes, I am, but Defiana. We declare that the peace on open be with kind way to your full way up, baby with Saint, Erica, Dog, and Tiba, and my dog with Sunny, and Sunny is an awesome dog, and Saint and Tiba is with two. And 1, 2, 3, we
We declare that there is peace on earth, and we declare that peace begins inside of us.
So it is.
And so it is.
Amen.
And so we are chanting tonight, and we will be celebrating our 11/11 on Monday. So we are inviting everyone to be ready for that, because we are known as
the peace.
And Auntie Jean, take it
And
away.
the peace that roll around this world, bringing peace wherever we go. Karen's a peace. Karen's a P. I did that yesterday. Karen's a P. Chris is the P. So is Sunny. Charlie is a P. He's just a low-lying one right now. I'm a P. Marlene's a P. Teri's a P. Was Jennifer there today? Jennifer's a P. Well, she's a P. We have P's all over the world. And all of them, along with a lot of people who have love for peace in their heart, are bringing peace to this earth. So that's why we make that declaration. And I have a question. If you're not already a P, wouldn't you like to be a P too?
Do.
All part of this movement. That means
Yes, and Gracie is saying that she is driving home with us right now. So
I
Gracie,
forgot Gracie. She's here and
she's here and she's driving. So we want to keep her nice and safe while she's driving.
Yeah.
And our beautiful Mama P typed into the chat, we declare that there is peace on earth, and we declare that peace begins inside of us. So we can feel you, Teri. We feel your energy right here. She's also typed in Om.
Oh,
Yeah.
good for her.
So we love you so much, Mama P, and we hope that you have
Gracie
a
too.
peaceful, easy evening. We know you've had a very full and stressful day. So
Yeah.
we're going to hold the vision that you have a peaceful, relaxing, and beautiful evening. And let's hold that for everyone on the planet. Everyone have a peaceful, relaxing, beautiful evening.
Yes.
Safe place to lay our heads.
Yes, definitely.
Love you all so much.
So much.
Love you so much.
So we have one more thing to do.
Oh, yes. She is on her, Marlene, she is on the road and she is still in California, but she is on her way to do a land blessing in Michigan. So she's traveling up and north and traveling up into the northern state right now. So she's heading up north. Heading up your way, actually, Marlene. I think she's heading up north in but she's going to be in Michigan, I believe, next.
I think she's
So
wanting to go into.
correct me if I'm wrong, Teri. Type it into the chat if there's another place that you're going between that I don't know about. So we're going to end the show. So yeah, Teri, type into the chat if you're. I know she's not going to Mount Shasta. She was going to go to Mount Shasta, but that's not on her agenda.
It's too crowded.
I believe she's going to Michigan. Is her next North Dakota? That's the. Oh, is there another thing that you? North Dakota, and then Minnesota.
She's doing the states up there is what she's doing.
Well, sounds like she's got a fun adventure ahead of her.
Yeah.
So we'll end the show. We love you all so much. Namaste.
There y'all.
Namaste, y'all.
Bye.
We're back tomorrow, and especially Monday, because it's
And
going to
Monday we celebrate the 11/11.
Yay.
And Teri, be safe where you are.
Yes,
We love you so much.
Bye, Mama.
We love you so much, Mama P. We love you too, Marlene.
And Gracie, good night wherever
We love you, Gracie.
Yeah,
be safe and be well.
Well,
Okay.